Thank you so much for watching us, and thank you for tuning in. We are really, really grateful for you. You've taken your time to listen to us, and we believe that you're being helped. Here with Dr. Lydia, for those that are joining us, and she's a dermatologist, and she's taking us through how can we use safe skin cosmetics that can be able to be safe on your skin so that you avoid the bleaching thing that is going on and is affecting a lot of women's skin. So karibu sana daktari.
Thank you.
And may the Lord richly bless you for coming. I know a lot of women are being helped today. So what are some of the things that these women that bleach themselves tend to forget, the effect that they tend to ignore, when they see in themselves and they know this is dangerous, but they still choose to ignore and go ahead and use the bleaching agents?
First of all, what I would say is that they ignore the fact that the skin has its normal functions.
Okay.
There's a reason why the skin is like this.
Yeah.
This black color has a very vital role in protecting the body.
Okay.
The skin is the cushion of all the internal organs.
Oh.
So even the environmental factors that would affect the internal organs hit the skin first.
Oh, wow.
And so it serves as a barrier.
Okay.
It serves as a barrier against very harsh UV rays, a barrier against harmful pressure. It's basically, it serves as a barrier.
Okay.
So people who choose to use the wrong cosmetics, they interfere with the skin functions.
Okay.
They interfere with the normal physiological functions of the skin.
Wow.
Yeah.
And does that affect like maybe sweating?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Affects sweating. It affects, there's this skin color, the black color we see on our skin is called melanin. So most of the people who bleach, they either interfere with the melanin production or destroy the existing melanin after it has been produced.
Okay.
So they are prone to skin cancers, which we find affecting most people who have white skin.
Okay.
Yeah. So the people who choose to bleach themselves, they expose their skin to cancers.
Okay.
Secondly, the skin becomes so prone to even infections. The skin becomes too sensitive.
Yeah.
Something that would not have harmed you becomes harmful.
Okay.
And other effects are like stretch marks that come from prolonged use of those bleaching agents.
Okay.
Some get pimples. There's a condition we call cosmetic-induced acne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it possible to get cosmetic-induced acne?
That's the commonest among adult women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's what I'm learning from
It happens,
today.
and it's the commonest.
Okay.
If you find a woman suffering from acne, troublesome acne, it's from the wrong choice of cosmetics.
Okay.
In most cases.
Most cases. Wonderful. What about, can you please take us through a basic structure of the skin so that those that are tempted to bleach themselves can understand the dangers they're getting their skin into? There are times you've walked even in the streets and you've seen a woman that has really bleached herself until she looks like she's almost, if you took a razor blade and just like scratched her kidogo ama umkate kidogo, it's like she would bleed. Her skin looks very light.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's an effect of the wrong cosmetics. These cosmetics, they buy mostly from the backstreet cosmetic shops or chemists. They pick the wrong drug, the right drug for the wrong purpose.
Oh, yeah.
And if I take you through the structure of the skin, The skin has basically 3 layers.
Okay.
The lower layer is the adipose tissue, which is basically a fatty tissue, a fatty layer.
Okay.
The
Is it the white that we see sometimes when
yeah,
you... Okay.
that's a fatty layer.
Okay.
Then we have the dermis.
Okay.
The dermis is the layer that has the blood vessels, it has the nerves.
Okay.
And then we have the upper layer that is the epidermis.
Okay.
And now the epidermis is also a multi-layered skin layer that has several sections.
Okay.
Comprising of different cell types. And the skin renews itself every 28 days.
Oh, wow.
So the cells of the skin renew themselves every 28 days. That is a process that starts from the basal layer of the epidermis and moves through the other layers.
Okay.
I told you below, between the basal layer and the surface of the skin, there are 4 different types of cells.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these cells keep renewing themselves every 28 days.
Okay.
And that's why you may find someone who has bleached themselves after they stopped using the bleaching agents, the skin goes back to normal.
Oh.
Because the dead skin comes out, the new skin comes, and it comes with the color.
Okay.
The cells that form color are called melanocytes.
Okay.
They send the melanin, they produce melanin, which is skin color, and send it to the surface of the skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've told you this is a process that goes on every 28 days.
Okay.
So when you don't apply oil to your skin and you scratch it a bit, you notice it dandruffs.
Yes, yes.
It produces some scales.
Yes.
That is the dead skin
Oh,
that has gone through the process of 28 days.
Oh, wow.
That happens every day.
Wonderful.
So your skin renews itself every 28 days. The keratin is the byproduct of cell proliferation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when somebody is bleaching themselves, they're interfering even with the cells.
There are 2 types of bleaching agents.
Okay.
There are bleaching agents that are taken orally. Have you ever heard of people who take bleaching agents?
Yes.
These ones interfere with the synthesis of melanin.
Okay.
They interfere with the enzymes involved in the formation of melanin.
Okay.
So they block the enzymes. And so the enzymes don't function to produce melanin. And then there are those that are used to apply on the skin to reduce the skin color. So that reduces the population of melanin on the skin.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So those ones that take and they interfere with the enzymes, you've said?
Yeah.
So isn't that even more harmful?
It is. It's more harmful.
What is likely to happen?
Every drug you take has its side effects.
Yes.
But this one could be more harmful to the liver and to the kidney as well.
Oh no.
Yeah? It can be toxic to the liver, to the kidneys, and of course it may destroy the cells completely.
Okay.
Such that your skin will not form color again. So you become prone to those effects I had mentioned earlier.
Yes, yes.
The skin cancers and other factors. Those people who have white skin, they cannot even tolerate the sun.
You're right.
They sit in the sun for a few minutes, they get sun damage effects. Yeah, so that is what is likely to happen. These people will live with those sun damage effects that end up being skin cancers at the end of the day.
Wow. And you see, there are times you've walked and I've seen some documentaries whereby a lady used as skin lightening cosmetic, and then they ended up like they have like something like burns after using for so long. Some patches is like they are burnt, you know, like literally somebody has been burnt. What causes that? Or some patches are too dark and hard. The skin becomes so hard at that particular point, especially on the upper jaws. What happens?
These are side effects of these drugs. As I've mentioned, every drug you use has a side effect.
Okay.
So the cosmetics that are medicated, at the end of it, they'll reach toxic levels of this drug use. After prolonged use, it will reach toxic levels where they'll start suffering from the side effects related to that drug. And that's why you see those uneven pigment, that excessive irritation when exposed to the sun, they turn red, they burn. That is the side effects of but mostly the steroids that are in the medicated cosmetics.
And is it possible to reverse somebody's skin at this stage? Can we say we can come to a place whereby somebody has damaged their skin to a place there it's irreversible?
There are some that are irreversible, as I've mentioned. The ones that they take systematically, orally, that one can be irreversible, depending on the extent of damage of the melanocytes. Otherwise, the rest that they use for topical application, that one, the moment they stop using, the skin physiological function comes back because, as I've told you, the skin renews itself. So the new skin will come with its normal color, normal functions, and at some point, the lightening effects will go away. And of course, some of these side effects are manageable, some are not. So we can manage the existing side effects. If it's the hyperpigmented patches, there's something we can give to clear and improve the elasticity of the skin for those that have damaged their skin so much.
So, doctor, in case someone wants to reach out to you, how can they get you?
I have two places where I practice from. One is at the Provincial General Hospital, Nakuru. We run the skin clinic. It's in the outpatient department. I also do private practice in various private hospitals in this town. And I have an office located at Lydia Arcade, opposite Equity Bank, Kenyatta Avenue. First floor, room 102.
And your contact, please?
My phone number is 0722 25 76 04.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. for coming. That was quite inspiring and informative because we've been able to learn. And now we know some things that we took for granted, especially if a friend tells you this cosmetic is working. There are some things you really need to consider before you just grab it and use it. And especially also the structure of the skin and how sometimes we damage. And even hiyo ya kumeza, that is something that is something else that really people should avoid, women. And like you've said, these are things that have to do with our self-esteem. And if we worked on our self-esteem, if we loved ourselves the way we are and created by God, some of these things will be avoided.
It's true.
And I want to pray that you've been helped. If you have a daughter, if you're a mother, if you have a cousin, a relative, a friend who is doing these things, why don't you reach out to them? And especially let them watch the repeat of this program tomorrow at 6:50 p.m. to 7:20 p.m. because they are going to be helped. You are beautiful, you are wonderfully made, created in the image and in the likeness of God. Nothing gives you value. The cosmetic that you wear, is it the lipstick, whatever it is, does not give you value. Only God, through his son Jesus Christ, gave us value when he died for us at the cross. And therefore we can stand in places whereby people didn't accept us. We can be accepted just the way we are. I want to tell you, you're a powerful woman. Keep pushing forward, and until we meet again for another wonderful episode of The Virtuous Woman next Sunday, stay blessed in Jesus' name. Bye.
Bye.